Welcome to my pick a card channel, the Tarot Cottage. My name is Amy and I'm here with a pick a card reading for you. And today's topic is all about your life a year from now. So this is a timeless reading. So whenever you do happen upon this reading, what will your life be looking like 1 year from now? What significant changes might be coming in for you at that time? I want to welcome back my beautiful returning subscribers. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for your kind comments as well. Thank you for entering for your chance to win a free tarot reading from me. Be sure to drop your comments below and hit your notification bell so that I can notify you beneath your comment if you are chosen as the winner. Be sure to check your old notifications as well, just in case I did choose you as one of my previous winners. But for today's topic, it's all about a year from now. What is happening in your life? What significant changes are coming in? We do have 3 piles to choose from today. Pile number 1 with the Emperor, pile number 2 with Justice, and pile number 3 with the Queen of Pentacles. So whichever pile or piles or images call out to you, there could be messages waiting. And of course, my timestamps are always below. I'm going to jump into pile 1. What will your life be like 1 year from today? Hello, pile number 1. You were drawn to the Emperor, and this is your reading. What will life be like 1 year from today? Now, this Emperor actually looks like a divine feminine energy, but it's all about energy, has nothing to do with gender truly. You can see that she's cloaked in what looks like a flower, a red flower of empowerment. She's got her hands in the air. It looks like she's sounding to the beat of her own drum in the moment. This is a card of empowerment. This is a card of arrival. So hopefully this means good things are coming for you. What's to expect a year from today? A year from now, what will your life be like? What significant changes are coming in for pile number 1, please? We have the King of Wands, a lot of Aries energy coming through along with this Emperor energy. We have the 7 of Cups. We have the 7 of Wands. We have the Hanged Man coming in reversed. We have the World. Back of deck, we have the 8 of Swords. Underneath that, we have the Star. Here's the 4 of Cups. Let's clarify this as we go forward. We have Judgment. They're highlighting the King of Cups. They're highlighting the Lovers and the 7 of Wands. We have the 10 of Swords. We have the 4 of Wands supporting the Hanged Man reversed. We have the Knight of Wands. Back of the deck, we have the 5 of Wands, sort of supporting that 8 of Swords and the Page of Wands. So I can't deny for you, pile 1, that a year from now, there could be some pretty triggering situations happening for you within your relationships. And they don't have to be romantic relationships. They could be any form of relationship. It could be in the work realm. It is highlighting romantic relationships right now with the Lovers, with this King of Cups. And there could be some issues within the connection. They're highlighting selfishness, or somebody who acts like a traitor towards you. So, and of course this can be reversed, but they're highlighting somebody who acts traitorous, somebody who triggers you in this way. This is not coming out of nowhere, your dissatisfaction in this connection. This is coming from someone's deliberate action to create, somebody has nourished, I just heard the word nourishment, somebody has nourished this perspective in you, this 10 of Swords, which is a feeling like depletion. And it doesn't feel like it comes at a huge surprise. So this could have been like a repetitive action that this person in your life has taken to create this perspective in you, where you're just like, there's almost no emotion to it, to be honest with you. It's like I've seen it before, I expected it to come, and it's now just solidifying something for me. It's like I just see it as it is. It just is what it is with this Ten of Swords. And it's like the culmination of like all of our dreams and what I've built with this person truly is now being reconfigured, and I'm starting to reflect upon what I should do and how I can overcome this challenge. And I'm hearing the term, like, it's almost coming in the sense of like a home run, or somebody who, you know, the analogy of like making it to third base, making it to the plate, home plate. It's like somebody who went too far in a connection with you. Somebody who went too far when it comes to what they did to put you in a negative spot and put you in a negative position. And it's very, very triggering. And it feels like somebody kicking you. But as Blanche Devereaux said famously, that every kick is a boost overall. And this is resulting in you taking swift action. There could even be movement for you. You could be moving homes, for instance, as a result of this disappointment. I just feel like you're reconfiguring everything. And I do feel like from the other person's perspective, there is a willingness to work on it. They want to work on things for you or within the connection. They are determined to try to push through. But Spirit says this is an old song. They've been singing this song to you multiple times. It's like I promised the last time that I wouldn't do this. And so now I've done it again, and now I'm begging you to stay. This is what it sort of feels like for me. Spirit's not even trying to say that they're trying to project judgment at this person in your life at that time. They're not trying to throw this person's personality under the bus or anything. They're just saying that their actions are representing a need for them to be self-reflective and honest, but it's also propelling it and triggering you to do the exact same thing. And with this particular version of the Rider-Waite, this is the vintage tarot, so it does have yellow aspects in the cards, and yet they chose not to put a yellow sun on above the peaks of these mountains. Typically, the traditional Rider-Waite would have an optimism associated with the Ten of Swords, and in this case, it just feels like I'm grounding myself to reality, and I need to take conscientious steps about what I'm going to do to move forward. They say that this could trigger a sense of victimhood in the person that is creating the issue. It could also impose a victimhood on you, because it's not like you want to create this change. It feels like you feel forced to create this change. It's like for your own highest self, for your own good. It's like I no longer want to feel like I'm overlooked or my needs aren't met. I don't want to feel like I'm ignored overall. And so here with this Eight of Swords, this is speaking about, at first, this reaction in you a year from now might be, I don't know what to do. But Spirit says that's actually not the truth, that there's inspiration because it's come multiple times. You know exactly what to do. You just have to challenge yourself to take that action, to take a leap of faith. And I feel like it's going to be you taking that leap of faith overall. Again, this could result in you physically moving homes. I just feel like there's this Emperor energy, this divine feminine Emperor energy. It's like she's taking back control. She's white. It's almost like she's holding her hands up, like she's trying to wash her hands of something and not get them dirty anymore. They're also referencing that song from Fiona Apple where it says somebody's hands are too dirty to hold. So you could be influenced by other people in your life who put themselves in that position to disappoint themselves. Truly, I don't feel like they are someone who doesn't have feelings for you. I feel like there is love in their hearts, but there's also a selfishness in their actions that we can't deny, and they're almost addicted to this aspect. They're almost addicted to the negative decisions that they make, and we can no longer ignore the negative decisions that they make. It just ignites this desire for more in you. It's like, I want more than what I've been given. Here we have the Judgment. We also have the Wheel of Fortune, and here's the Eight of Wands. So there's movement for you. I feel like you are physically moving from your home, or you're physically transitioning. This Wheel of Fortune, you can notice there's an elephant at the top with the trunk down, turning the wheel. So you've endured a lot here. You can see that somebody's been throwing knives at this person on the wheel. Like you've endured these attacks, or you've endured this situation maybe far too long. It's sucking the life out of you despite your attempt to preserve it. despite your efforts, but it's what's pushing you towards your own personal reflection. They're not the only one that has to perform it, honestly. You're going to have to perform it too, but it's that very push that pushes you towards your good, honestly, towards good results for you. Spirit says you're going to be getting, after this fact, after this action, you're going to be receiving a lot of attention from like other people. You're going to be receiving a lot of attention from people that are very curious about you. Here's the King of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. And there's a very distinct difference between this King of Wands and this King of Pentacles. It's like their stubborn approach, their actions that project you away from them or project you forward is taking you towards new energies. Again, I don't feel like you're going to be jumping right from a connection to a new connection a year from now. I feel like you're going to spend some time feeling frustrated by what you just experienced and regaining control, calling your energy back. You could be exploring love options. You could be, going online. There's a competition at this period of time. I feel like you're feeling restless. You're throwing yourself back out into the game. As a result of that, ultimately, Spirit does feel you being projected towards someone very reliable, very committed as well. So don't forget that every kick is a boost. That even if a year from now, things in your life of the original plan is being reconfigured, show the determination to make it to the other side. Because Spirit says you won't be sorry. Ultimately, you won't be sorry. You're going to be, I am hearing that song by Lin-Manuel Miranda about you're banging on a beat of your own drum, claiming your independence, washing your hands clean of a messy situation, and finding empowerment for yourself. It's like for maybe the first time you feel like in a long time you're on this quest to speak your truth, and you've been like pussyfooting around the truth for a long time in another connection. And you may not know how. It's like, how do I go forward alone? That's where Spirit comes in and says, you're not alone. We are with you during this walk, and you won't be alone during the process either. We have here impatience. You may be even almost anticipating this in the moment because you've gone through this cycle with this person before. And we have vanity and we have growth. You may have suppressed your own truth. You may have suppressed growth because you're worried about the opinions of other people if you decided to walk away. There is something that we're sacrificing, and it does feel like something practical that we built. The relationship, maybe a home that we built with another person, that does feel like a sacrifice. But Spirit says we can't hold on to things for vanity's sake. We have to be willing to surrender into change for our own good. And this particular growth card, you can see that this is a deep root system, something that we've established long ago, but it's no longer thriving. And it's sort of a representation of your root chakra right now as well. If we pull out that root system, there's so much more space for things to grow around your life. You don't even realize what's going to come into your life as a result of this change. So Spirit actually sees it as a very positive aspect of change in the right direction. Because they say that it's a long time coming, is what they're saying. It's a long time coming. We have here the nomadic wanderer lies deep inside, so take the leap now and don't crawl back and hide. And a note on love. It's time to seek different seasons and enter into the unknown. Because when love is the focus, foundation, and goal, blessed is the body, mind, and soul. Beautiful gateway for you. New door frame. Coming in for pile number 1. Again, I feel like this is going to result in you having to change locations, having to move. I feel like you'll be staying within the same city or like town that you're in at this moment, but you're not staying in the same home. Or there's a shift in the dynamics in your home. Yep, we have the King of Swords, we have the Death energy, and the Ace of Swords. There is still, I still feel a hesitation. They're not saying that this will be a fun transition at first. There is still this hesitation to end cycles, but the truth stings. And I feel like the truth has been sitting there available to us this entire time, and now it's going to be kind of unavoidable to see. We have the saxophone. They're highlighting like an old connection, like maybe even one that was formed in like the 90s for someone. We have IJ. and J. We have V reversed. I do think of the Hierophant when I see a big V. It could also be an initial. Now, the Hierophant reverse is talking about taking an original approach to an old problem. Also speaks of some, marriages, things of that nature coming to a close. We have the Rose of Empowerment. We also have the Dolphin with the ball. I think of the Three of Cups and going out and having fun. So you're going to be going out more, being more social, connecting with friends. We have J, E, and W. We have here manifesting new divine masculine energy. We also have a divine masculine energy. I feel like it has expression. It was flipped over. It doesn't feel like this person's honest with you about what's going on. It feels like they're caught in something. We also have music. Pile number 1, that's what I have for you today. I hope it resonates with you. Drop your comment below for your chance to win a reading with me, but also for a way for us to get words of encouragement back to you. Even if you have to come back, I would love to hear how your year went. You can also check out my link for Etsy for a personal reading, and I update that shop daily. But please come back and visit me at the Tarot Cottage. I hope you have a beautiful day. Hello, pile number 2. You were drawn to the Justice card, and this is your reading. What can you expect in life in a year from now? What sort of changes and shifts will be happening for you? Now, the Justice speaks about the truth, speaks about doorways that are opening up for you as well. I'm almost getting a reference to like a legal situation or a legal battle that could be coming to a close as well, or things could be exposed within that legal battle. And that's for someone very specific at this time. But let's take a look here and see. For pile number 2, please. What will be happening in their life a year from now? We have the Death card coming out first. The Three of Cups. The Four of Cups. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Swords. Back of the deck, we have the King of Swords. And we have the Chariot. I feel like there's going to be major shifts that are coming in your work realm, actually. Again, there's a message coming through for someone, and it's very specific to somebody's watching. If you have some type of court case that is pending, I feel like it will be complete by that period of time. But I read for the collective, so be sure to take the messages as they resonate with you. And if they don't resonate, it's important not to make them fit. But I do feel like there's a transition for you. I feel like you have a boss energy that's not exactly, they're not prioritizing your upgrades, and they're not appreciating you. Like, you're doing so much, they're not appreciating the effort that you're putting in. It's like they could be currently denying you or overlooking you for things. They're highlighting somebody with a very unique laugh coming through as well. This could just be a point of resonation for someone. Here's the Two of Wands. Now, these changes that are coming in, Spirit says they're not just going to happen to you. I feel like you're the Queen of Swords. So they're really showing how it's like you're revealing yourself. You've been revealing yourself within the work realm. You've been showing them what you're capable of. They've been kind of sitting upon the potential. But Spirit says they're going to be sorry. Because there's so many other areas or support systems out there that are going to put you on a pedestal where you deserve to be. Because you're not just a part of a team, and I feel like maybe you've been called that. It's like, well, it's for the needs of the business, or you have to be a team player. You are not a part of the team. You are supposed to be the table that they sit at. Like, you are, there's nothing, you're not just a section of anything. You are the whole cake. Here's the Four of Wands. I see celebration for you. I see your friends gathering around to celebrate. People are really happy for you. Even if you're transitioning from one work realm to another work realm, I feel like the people in your old work realm are really happy that you are able to feel appreciated again. They're talking about having a party for you, like a celebration for you, because you're collaborating in a different place. You're going searching for this. You're looking at alternative paths that are coming in. And the irony is that it's like the experience that you've gained in this environment that's actually getting you the new role or getting you the new position. I feel like it's because somebody has pushed you up against a rock and a hard place that you're actually evolving. It's like because you've been ignored, because you've been told that you have to be a team player. Here's the Judgment. All of this action will be because you are making the change. You're referencing or you're reflecting upon what does not feel right to you. And you're no longer willing to just sit in that position, feeling triggered, feeling vulnerable, feeling frustrated. There's a call to action that comes through, and you're going to be so glad that you did. I see upgrades in your life. I see more money coming in for you. I see a position of respect and authority. The new role that you're going to be entering into, it feels like you are like a leader or a manager or whatever that looks like to you. The Queen of Swords can maintain so many different roles. She uses her voice, she uses her clarity, she uses her authority. Sometimes she's a great entrepreneur. She could be a teacher. But you're sitting in your rightful place on the throne, Spirit says. And the Nine of Pentacles is showing, again, there's so much gratitude within your own higher self when you look back at where you're coming from to, as opposed to where you're landing. Here's the Tower. But I feel like, again, your rewards and your good news comes at the cost of other people's frustrations, and like they're all of a sudden juggling. It's like they don't know what to do. They don't know how to feel your role. They don't know how to do what you did to establish yourself here. You could have like a client list that you're taking with you, for instance, in some of these cases. I feel like to the powers that be, it feels really sudden. Even though you've been waiting for years or months to feel appreciated, to be upgraded, maybe if you've even asked for what you wanted and been told no, that you have to be a team player, it's like they're shocked by it. That's sort of absurd. They should have expected that to come, but they're shocked by it. It's like you're not going back to that. You're never ever going to go back to that old timeline. You're never going back to that position. You're breaking that down. And you're revealing more of yourself. It's like you're also kind of showing your bosses, you're showing them what you're capable of. It's like they're highlighting almost like the nesting doll analogy of the Justice here. And if you really look closely at the bottom of this card, there's a woman who's climbing the ladder of success, climbing the ladder towards her own truth. They're highlighting Humpty Dumpty now, about how all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. I feel like they're going to be clamoring, trying to offer you something to get you to stay. Because you get, like, there's multiple paths that are available to you, but look at how she's blowing out the one candle. She's blowing out the one candle. And they're showing like Alice in Wonderland when she was like eating the mushrooms and drinking the drink that makes her expand and shrink. Like they give you the offer a little bit too late. You no longer feel appreciated in that area. You're going to go somewhere where you are appreciated. Here's the Temperance, here's the Three of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. I also feel like this new role, you're going to feel like you belong there. Like everything that's happening, even them triggering you and ignoring you or not seeing the value in you or appreciating it, I feel like that is almost intentional because it's trying to put you where you belong. You belong in this new environment. You're going to fit in very well there. Spirit says you're going to build upon that belonging as well. It's so much bigger than victory for you. Look at this spread. It's so much bigger than victory for you. It's about feeling accomplished. It's about feeling proud of what you've accomplished and feeling like other people are recognizing you for that. not just in how you're treated, but also in pay scale. So we have, I love that there's actually a beautiful collaboration happening for you right now. So if you feel frustrated in your current realm and you're wondering, like, when am I going to upgrade here? It's like, why are they ignoring me? Why don't they notice everything that I've helped to support them in this environment? Just know that you're being seen, or you're being shown things that are contributing to the decision you're going to make ultimately. And there's nothing that this person will be able to do to convince you. We have here, stop trying to make something happen. Stop worrying about being seen in the environment that you are, because Spirit sees you. Because ultimately, Spirit says you may retreat. We have the joy on the back of the deck. It says the hummingbird, lighten up. Because you're going to go from a period of frustration into a period of like celebration, being celebrated. I think that they're going to throw a party for you when you leave. You have here, free yourself of guilt and shame. You are innocent. They may kind of project it at you like you're putting them in a tough spot. You're making them juggle. It's too sudden. They need time. Spirit says you don't owe them anything. We have here, speak less and listen more with empathy. This could perhaps teach them that lesson overall, but they are also highlighting with the koala not to tolerate less than what you deserve. Back of the deck says, get ready for a big breakthrough, and the preparations can start now. We have a stranger's grace. Ego fears the sudden danger, but never underestimate the kindness of a loving stranger. New people coming into your life. We have 1111, numbers and doubles, synchronicity and 2. Don't hold back. Life is meant for you. So when you get triggered, here with it shows me the 1111 here with the 4 of Wands. When you get triggered by offers, because I feel like you're already looking, you're going to get an offer that's going to trigger a feeling of abundance, a feeling of excitement. Spirit says let yourself lean into that. Big shifts and changes, especially monetarily. You're going to be making a lot more money, and you're going to be in a position that people respect you. Here's the Star. Here's the 6 of Wands, 2 of Cups. They're talking here about like collaborations, partnerships. Sometimes the 2 of Cups can be romantic. This was not necessarily an overtly romantic read, to be honest. There is a lack of confidence that comes through with the 6 of Wands reverse, and we have the Star reverse too, which speaks about like not having the confidence to create chaos right now, not having the confidence to shake things up in my life. But that confidence is growing over the perspective of what you're going to receive over the next few months. Oops. We have the letters N, T, H, and X. We have beauty coming reversed. We have the leaf of change. We also have the Hierophant steps that are sitting in a state of limbo. So it's like we're not seeing any growth. It's like we're being hung up here for later. We have here expression from the Divine Feminine. So perhaps you have expressed yourself and said, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I hope for. Maybe that's fallen on deaf ears or will fall on deaf ears. But there's a plan for you. There's something bigger written in the stars for you as well. We have a little baby grand piano. And you're supposed to perhaps play on a bigger stage. All right, pile 2, that's what I have for you today. I hope it resonates. I'm praying for you, and your guides are walking with you as well. You can check out my link for Etsy for a personal reading if you feel called to. I do I relist those listings every day. You can also drop your comment below for your chance to win a free reading with me, but be sure to hit your notification bell. I hope you come back and visit me at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a great day. Hello, pile number 3. You were drawn to the Queen of Pentacles, and this is your reading. What can you expect a year from now? How will your life be changing? The Queen of Pentacles is all about independence. She's about fertility. She's about success. This is a beautiful card to be drawn to, no matter what type of upgrade you're hoping for in your life. Her hands are on her hips at the bottom part of this card. So this could be a sign of something you've been waiting for arriving for you at this time, or getting very close to it. So let's take a look and see, for pile number 3, please, what significant changes will be happening 1 year from now? What will be going on in their life? We have the 7 of Cups. We have the Emperor. We have the King of Wands. We have the Four of Pentacles. We also have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Eight of Wands. Back of the deck, we have the Temperance. We also have the Devil showing itself. Let's clarify this as we go forward. What will be going on in your life Six of Swords, Ace of Swords, just saw the Queen of Cups. We're healing. Eight of Pentacles, back of the deck. We have the Two of Cups showing itself and the Page of Pentacles. Now, I already feel like you're in an established relationship in a year from now. So if you're not in one now, then Spirit does see you in that connection at the time. I feel like there is a move actually coming in your future. And I feel like for some, this is a significant move. You could be like traveling to another country, for instance, and it does feel like it's connected to your partner. It's like they're ready for moves. They're ready like to move right away. I feel like there's a little bit more insecurity coming from you or from your end. I feel like you want to follow this person anywhere. I feel like that you're really keen on that. You have goals here. I feel like there could be goals towards commitment cycles. In fact, you could already be in a commitment with this person, if I'm honest, at this time. There's just like concerns for the home situation at that moment too, in the transition. It's like the Divine Feminine wants all of the ducks lined up in a row and everything prepared. And I feel like the Divine Masculine in this case doesn't have all of the ducks in the row yet. So there's a little bit of anxiousness and maybe even a little bit of conflict between the two of you, because it's like we're trying to organize and set ourselves up for success overall. I feel like you're concerned about not having a position or a job in the new location. And I feel like your partner, the Divine Masculine at that time, is just like, it doesn't matter, I'll support you, it's okay. But you think that they're behaving rashly or they're taking it too quickly. They're not preparing things. Like you're really concerned about that. But I also feel like there's this cultural expectation that the Divine Masculine leads. And it's like, I don't want to be the person that shakes up that expectation for him. But you're feeling kind of vulnerable in that moment, even though Spirit is saying that this is actually pushing you towards like a lot of your goals that you have afforded towards yourself, towards career and motherhood and commitment cycles, for instance. This is actually a really positive move in the right direction, even if you don't know how it's all going to work out or how it's all going to look like when you take that leap of faith. But because it's such a significant move, I feel like you are a little bit nervous about taking it on. Specifically around your career and how it's going to impact your career. Here's the Page of Swords. Yeah. I feel like there could be a little bit of conflict that you experience within your relationship at that moment in time. But it also gives you an opportunity to, extend those concerns to your partner, for the two of you to create vulnerability. Like it does provide opportunities when you feel like they're behaving too quickly. I feel like this person is a very protective person and they don't have the same concerns that you have. They're talking about air travel, like having to travel by air, and it's a significant move. Like it feels like you're going over the ocean or you're going to a new country. And honestly, it could be because of your partner's career. Here's the Page of Swords. And I feel like there's conflict because it feels like it was just kind of sudden. It's like it was sudden news that got brought in by the Divine Masculine. and it feels like I have no time to prepare. It's like we have to jump on this opportunity now. We have to go. So it feels very unlike your personality. You could be a Virgo, you know, Capricorn, a Taurus, someone who likes to have something stable ahead of them. They know which step they're going to take next. They're a planner. They like to anticipate things. And this is pushing you way out of your comfort zone to have the news come in so suddenly. But maybe now with this reading, it won't feel so sudden. So you'll have like an opportunity to emotionally prepare yourself for the suddenness, quote unquote, of this change. But they're saying in your perspective in the moment, it's going to feel like this is too soon. This is too much information. This is too much change coming in. There's conflict surrounding like the learning curve. The Five of Wands. But Spirit actually sees it more of like a challenge for you, like a determined effort that might be required from you. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Empress coming out as well, and the Ten of Cups. They are saying here that we could be jumping to negative conclusions with what this move or this transition is going to bring us, but what it's actually going to bring in is a clarity towards our abundance. The Empress is here at the Ten of Cups. In the future, beyond this moment, beyond this huge transition for you, Spirit sees you moving into a new perspective about your connections, about where you're headed. It actually provides you with more sense of security. We have the Ten of Cups, we have the Empress. They're highlighting family playing a role here in some way. So you could be moving towards like the Divine Masculine's family, for instance, or closer to your family. They're also highlighting you building a family and children being a part of your future too. So whatever your goals are, I've gotten messages in my comment section when I mention children where people get mad and say, I don't want kids. How could you say that? So if it doesn't resonate with you, you can just, you know, pass that message over. But they are saying that for someone, in your future, as a result of this transition and the momentum, it carries you to building a family. It carries you to kind of having some of your emotional goals met, some of the things that you've been waiting to prioritize. Maybe you've prioritized your career up to this point. Spirit says this transition could see you prioritizing nurturing your family, nurturing children coming along as well. But it does feel sudden. It feels like your partner comes home and one day and says, I just got this job offer, but it's like, it's, you know, 2 countries away. We have to go here, and we have to go in the next couple of months. We have here, you always have a choice. The freedom of choice will be there for you. Spirit's speaking about projections based on current momentum, based on your personality. But in that moment, your free will dictate what you do with this opportunity. We do have dig in and see it through to completion with perseverance. We have here lighten up. It's encouraging you to kind of see things from a less rigid perspective, a less sort of planning focused perspective, because as, you know, as spiritual being having the human experience here, we're meant to be flexible with change. That change is the only constant we can actually rely on. So sometimes we make plans, but God will laugh in the face of our plans at times too. So this is an opportunity for us to learn how to pivot to joy. And they're actually saying that some of your concerns, some of your worries are going to be eradicated once you make that move. Because we go from a very kind of strict expectation all of a sudden to the Empress and the Ten of Cups, where you realize in this new location that you really belong here. You feel like you belong here. Even if it feels like a different culture for some, you feel like this is the place you're supposed to be building life. And for those having children, I feel like you're going to have multiple children. That's just an aside coming from your guides and angels. We have 3 of Cups. It says here, 3 cups and happiness, 3 cheers are done. Celebration is near. So a year from now, we may not have transitioned right away into that new location, but all of the new perspectives, the clarity, the epiphany of the move being needed, that may be arriving for us. Beyond that, there's so much more waiting for you. Spirit says, give yourself some time. We have patience. Everything soon will come to light, and you will see that things will be all right. Back of the deck says, bless this space. Your sacred space inside... your sacred space holds the soul to bear. Palo Santo or sage will clear the air. And they're asking you to make room for growth. Make room for growth, perhaps upon like a rigid perspective of where and how everything's going to work out for us. We always kind of make a plan about how life is going to go, and then life throws us a bit of a curveball, which in actuality is an opportunity. Let's get a charm bowl for pile number 3. We have the Four of Cups, the Justice reverse, and the Knight of Wands. Lots of movement, lots and physical movement here too. Again, by air, maybe by sea, or maybe across the ocean, across the pond, so to speak. The Justice reversed and the Four of Cups, they're talking about feeling like things are unfair. Maybe when it comes to the work balance, when it comes to work in general, maybe feeling like my position at work is not being as prioritized as the Divine Masculine's opportunity that is leading the two of you to move. So feeling kind of frustrated by that. But Spirit is encouraging you, if you choose, because you have the freedom to say no, if you choose to take that leap of faith, Spirit does promise good results for you. Sometimes the Knight of Wands just takes action before knowing exactly where it's going to take him, and that boldness is rewarded. We have here a chain of events. Insecurity as well, Capricorn energy. The Divine Feminine here could definitely be Capricorn. We have here sweet results that await us with some sacrifice, so Spirit's highlighting that. We do have the Screw. That's always a very inherently sexual charm, but also it speaks about, you know, somebody who took a long time to build up in their career, perhaps. And this, we have a wrench in our plan, but it's a great big monkey wrench, so this could be a beautiful sign of things to come when it comes to children. They want you to look at things from above before you feel like you're being suppressed by this momentum. We also have here a cactus for the Divine Feminine as well, thirst, maybe moving to a very warm location. We also have a silver dollar from the Calgary Stampede, and it says Pete Knight. It's from 1982, and it shows someone who is calf roping on the other side, like roping a calf. This could feel like you're being, there's like a reference of like the Divine Masculine, the Knight of Pentacles, and having to follow them. Maybe you feeling like the calf as well, but they're speaking about how the miracles are endless for you beyond that moment. Like there's so much abundance within that 10 of Cups and the Empress energy waiting for you as well. All right, pile number 3, that's what I have for you. Drop your comment below for your chance to win a free reading. Be sure to hit your notification bell so that I can notify you beneath your comment that you have been chosen, and we can get the ball rolling. You can also check out links for Etsy for a personal reading, and that shop is updated daily. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I hope you come back and visit me at the Tarot Cottage.